acoustic gigs for the one drunk guy in a bar. He was always the one in the crowd that yelled the loudest too, right? Seems how he was the only one there besides the bartender. And my standard answer to him was, it's hard to do Freebird on an acoustic guitar. It's hard to cover all the parts. And I can't really whistle the solos. Happy birthday to Debbie and Raven. Well, happy birthday to you guys. I love you too, sweetheart. That's cool. Well, happy birthday to all you people that have birthdays in here. How's that? Remind me that one good thing. We really appreciate it. My birthday's not for a little while. I'm not really counting them anymore. I only count the ones that end in 0 now. It's kind of nice though, as I get older I don't have to lie about my age now. I remember when I first got going with them after Idol, you know, I had already told everybody that I just made it in by 3 months of missing the cutoff date. And then I got a record label deal and they told me I was 27. That didn't really work well. I didn't know Sam Beckett and I were such good friends that I could go back in time and revert back to 27. But so it's nice now. I'm an old cat. I'm 33 this year. Oh yeah, it's awful. You know, that's right. It's all downhill from now. I'm lucky enough. I started falling apart when I was about 30. So they put me back together again. And I want to thank all y'all, all the fans. We got some fans from the Bice.com out here. Appreciate all that. You know, it's another thing to just be able to come here, come back home. But it's another thing to be healthy and not have to kind of push myself to do stuff. And we've had a clean bill of health now for almost a year and a half without any problems and episodes. So they finally fixed me. Well, not to get preaching on you, but I definitely want to, while I'm here, you know, I want to give credit to my Lord and Savior because He's built all of this. And we're able to come back home, and my buddy, I want to thank my crew, Patrick, who's a great friend of mine for over 10 years, runs security and stuff. John Beard, who helps me. If you bought the new album, the See the Light album here at Wal-Mart, John Beard is my engineer that helps me out with all my studio stuff. You know, we're able to record that at my house at the Rockhound Studios that I built, and so John does a great job. Thank you, John. And he comes out here and helps all this stuff happen. But we were having a little lunch with my pastor Donnie a little while ago, and we sat down, and obviously it's the coolest thing. I want you to know, I get a lot of people that come up and say, can I bother you for a minute? And I always say, please don't bother me. But, you know, if you want to talk or get me to sign something or a picture, it's not a bother, you know. So, but we were sitting down at lunch, and John says to my pastor and I, he goes, yeah, it ain't like this in Nashville. For the most part, I don't think people care too much in Nashville. They see so many celebrities, and I don't really count myself as a celebrity. When I get to see and hang out with all these cool people that I do all the time. But I'll tell you, it's always great to come back home here to Birmingham or to Huntsville or to Muscle Shoals, and to have folks want to come up and take a picture and say hello. And so I'll tell you, it's never once a bother, because I remember when nobody cared. And the only person that wanted my autograph was the IRS once a year, so, which they still want my autograph, and that's all right. But I want you to know that this is just such a special place. It'll always be home to me here. And I want to thank y'all for making the trek out here to Trussville. I'm going to do one I wrote with a good buddy of mine, Chris Thomas. even a brand new meaning. Show you how it feels to be alone. I can't find the rhyme within the reason. Guess it's time for me to just move on. 'Cause I'm gone. I'm gone. You know I'm gone, traveling down this road. Brand new wind and the sky's my own. Traveling down this road, yet I'm all alone. I'm gone. Never called the smoke-filled Sunday morning.